Sup everyone, this is Draco Evolve back yet again with some latest Manchester United transfer news and speculation today. And we've got a few things. We've got Alext Telles, new sort of news around Alext Telles. Different reports are reporting about Alext Telles. We've got bits around Ousmane Dembele and some outgoings. However, always I'm going to start off first from now on with my comment section. As you guys know, I don't do live streams, so I can't really interact with people live on the stream. However, I can I can talk about it through the comments and discuss it through from there. I had a bit of a good response, good opinion, response. That's what it's all about, opinions, right? In my last upload, which was yesterday. However, I'm gonna pick out J Sync. First of all, J Sync, thank you so much for the contribution. Thank you so much for actually dropping into my video and having a bit of a discussion. It was nice to have a little bit of a discussion with you, even though we've disagreed on a lot of points. But I'm not gonna read the whole thing. If you want to go and have a look at it, it's on my video that I uploaded yesterday in regards to a lot of transfer news breaking in the last 24 hours for United, like Dembele, Sancho, Telles, Cavani, Jovic, etc, right? But Jay, in all sort of to summarize what Jay was saying is that in regards to Sancho, it's a no for him because of the value of the transfer that's involved. So things like he looked at the past, like how Maguire, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Di Maria, Depay, Sanchez, yeah, and those are very, very good points. I don't disagree. Well, some of them I disagreed with. AWB, Wan-Bissaka I disagreed with. In regards to Maguire, look, we had to pay the premium price. He's nowhere near £80 million. I think United just went and buckled and spent £80 million. He's not worth it. I think Maguire needs a partner next to him with pace to be able to get the best out of him, right? Much like how you have a midfield balance, right? £80 million is a lot of money, but in this day and age, you're looking at United have a lot of money. Clubs know that. You're paying premium price, especially for British, and you're paying premium price in terms of, because he's in the Premier League, right? Because Leicester are selling to a rival. They are our rivals. But in terms of Jaden Sancho, I do see where you're coming from in terms of the price tag. But I think with the right wing problem that we have, it is a big risk to sign him for for over £100 million. However, we've been linked with every single right winger, left, right, centre, and there are probably better value out there. But I think Sancho, because of his background being British, that's what Ollie likes. He's very young. He's got the profile of the player on the right side that United or Ollie is looking for. He wants to pretty much leave Dortmund. He's never came out and denied that, he wants to leave. And you talk about value for money. Unfortunately, in this day and age, in regards to Manchester United, there is no value for money. There's rarely value for money. Rarely. I think Van der Beek was value for money, but they see United, they need a right winger. They know they've got the money, and Dortmund are used to. They're that club. They buy for cheap, sell for high. That's their business model. That's always been their business model. For me, Sancho, go for him. I understand what your problem is with the price. It is a big risk. He can be a flop, such as your Di Marias and Depays, even though they came in a different system. Di Maria, Depay, they all came in Louis van Gaal system, and I think those are the types of player that with Louis van Gaal, how he plays like sideways and all this stuff, slow build up, I think it didn't suit them. And at the moment, when Di Maria came, he was one of the best assist merchants in Europe. Depay was a huge challenge and talent, not challenge. And I think I genuinely believe that they came in at the wrong time at United. I think if those players came in at this time, the way that we play, the direct attacking, pacey counter football play, I think they'll be in a better position than when we played with Louis van Gaal and with obviously Jose Mourinho. Sanchez, 100%. Sanchez was just a huge flop, wasn't he? However, we didn't pay any money for Sanchez, did we? Yes, the wages were high, but it was a straight swap. So that's a different scenario in terms of transfer fees that you are talking about. And that's your obviously your comments around it's a bit of a risk with Sancho. Yes, it's a bit of a risk, but it's progress at the end of the day. and I think Sancho will help us progress up front, especially on the right wing. Left wing is sorted with Rashford. He's doing a good job. Martial up front is doing a good job. He just needs a bit of a challenge. Right wing, yes, Mason Greenwood is there, but he's still young. We need to protect him. We can't expect him to play 50, 60 games a season. But if you see a lot of other clubs are improved around us, adding Sancho will add serious firepower, right? But that's my take on Sancho. Again, thank you so much for the contribution, Jay. Really appreciate, you know, your comments and your bit of a discussion and debate that we had, even though we didn't agree on most of the parts. But that's the great thing about having a fan-based United channel, right? You know, it's all about opinions. It's all about discussions and how we go from there. But anyway, thank you so much for the comment. Next up, it is Ousmane Dembele. So a bit of a development around Ousmane Dembele. The attempts are being made by Manchester United with a bit of moderate optimism, right? So I'm just going to read you a quick article. It was reported that Red Devils are looking to take the 23-year-old on loan deal with an option to buy, while La Liga giants are looking to sell him permanently. It's claimed an attempt is being made to convince the France international, giving his approval to join Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side. I'm just going to go down a bit. Oh, no, yeah. That's it. So attempts are being made for Ousmane Dembele. This is his stats from last season. 9 games. 1 assist, 1 goal. So 9 games. He's only played 9 games in the whole of last season. And that's the case generally looking back in his career. I think he's very, very much an injury prone. I will prefer to see him if he goes down that route, the loan route. Loan route poses little like, you know, threat, little risk, you can say. However, we need a proper right winger, and then add Dembele on top as a quality in depth who can play both on the left and right because he's both footed. And I think with Barcelona, a lot of the games when he came back from an injury, he was rushed back in and he kept pulling his hamstring. I think he needs to be nurtured back in. Because obviously Barcelona paid a lot of money for Ousmane Dembele. As soon as he's remotely 10% fit, he was playing a game. And that's probably what had a lingering effect on his injury career, right? He wasn't that bad in Dortmund, because Dortmund know how to take care of the players. Barca was probably in a desperate mode and just shoving players, then wasting money on Griezmann, etc., etc. For me, I'll state it very loud and clear. I will be happy with Ousmane Dembele on a loan because it poses little risk to our finances. Only if we sign a first team right winger that we need, i.e. someone like a Jaden Sancho. Not Dembele, not just Dembele. And some people are saying it's a smokescreen, you know, to inform that Dortmund that we are willing to walk away. Here's Dembele, we're making progress. But I genuinely believe that United are looking for a loan deal, and he will provide quality. He's an explosive talent. Yes, injuries has, you know, destroyed him, but if you look at his pre-injury record, he's one of the players that any team in the world will have him. There's a reason why Barca paid a lot of money for a young 21-year-old at that time. And I think Dembele will work wonders for us. He can be a huge success. He can be a huge bust. If he's a huge success, we got ourselves a nice loan deal over the, you know, no risk. If he's a huge failure, he's only a loan deal, you know, terminate his loan. You know, there must be clauses in there where you can terminate loan deals because he's injured for the rest of the season. However, I will not accept him coming to United, right? I will not accept him coming to United if he's the only option we're signing in terms of our left or right winger, right? If you want to discuss more about this video or other videos, or have general discussion in general, really, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll be starting next week from 5 PM GMT. You can come and have a discussion. We can have a little bit of a chat and take it from there, really. Twitch, my Twitch name is Draco986. It should be in the pinned comment section. In regards to more around Dembele, Romano tweeted a few things yesterday. Man Utd have now opened talks with Ousmane Dembele. MUFC are offering a loan for Dembele while Sancho deal with BVB is stalling. Man Utd also contacted player's agent, putting so much effort to convince the player who already refused Liverpool loan on June. He went on to say, this is the last 1 hour ago. He's confirmed that Dembele said no to any loan or permanent bid on this summer, also to Manchester United 2 weeks ago. So apparently we had a contact with them 2 weeks ago. Now United are pushing to convince Dembele and talking with Barca offering a loan, and Barca were asking for a permanent deal. Keep it on loan, man. Simple as that. Keep it on loan. That's it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below in regards to Ousmane Dembele. Would you take him on a loan deal with no other signings, or would you actually take him in a loan deal with an option to buy with another signing? I think he does improve our quality and depth, not our first team starter, by the way. Next, a bit around Alext Telles. So obviously he's becoming closer and closer. It's just a little bit of margins here and there. But this is an article from Fabrizio Romano in his podcast yesterday. He said they're just missing the club agreement. They are in talks today, Manchester United and Porto. This is the behind the scenes. Manchester United board are saying we can sign the player for free in 3 months for next season. So that's why they don't want to pay the 30 million euros as Porto are asking. Now Porto are changing. They are going around 20 with some add-ons are included. Man United want to offer a lower fee for Telles, so it's not easy to find the economical agreement on a player with just 1 year left on his contract who wants to join. He agreed personal terms with United. Man United are convinced they can sign him for free. Just pay the fucking money and get it done, man. That's how it works, you know. Alext Telles, he gives much more than what we have on our left side, and you can get him on a very cheap. Talking about value for money there, definitely value for money. I don't believe he'll be that low if he had a bigger contract. So what Fabrizio Romano is saying is in regards to Porto, they are kind of changing the stance a little bit, knowing that in about a couple of months time they can pretty much lose him for nothing next summer. He can start talking to other clubs from January onwards. The difference between January onwards is that there will be a lot more other clubs coming in for him because free player, right? But that's the latest around Alext Telles. I do expect that to be over the line very soon. In terms of outgoings, Smalling is pretty much almost done. It's becoming closer and closer. We expect some news today in regards to Chris Smalling. And I think United are waiting for the Smalling sale to be able to push through Alext Telles. That's all the latest that's happening in this morning's papers and tweets in regards to Manchester United transfer news and speculation. Now, do get involved in the comments. Love to hear you guys' thoughts. As always, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next upload and stay funny.